Why your house smelling like that? Musty, musty. It's like you're walking in the... You ain't see no paper, no dust on the floor, but it gloomy. You understand how it glooming? How your house glooming, girl? Glooming in a scent. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Christoph, with two H's. Welcome to another episode of Kaption That. Congratulate thyself. So last week, I recognized that a lot of you really in for the lacqueray and the bacchanal. Or you like topic about horn. You understand? The comments have me dying. Because now I've learned something. I think it's good knowledge for you. You understand? If it have a tida, specifically a silver or a white, dice horn. So you need to go and check things out. Check it out because it might be packed up in your yard. It might be packed up in somebody else's yard too. And for that, Wendy Williams meme and comment. Yikes! Do you all know that one of the names I referred to in last week's episodes tried to come from me? Him? They tried to come for me earlier. They tried to come for me because I mentioned the name. And what I'm sorry about is that I did not mention their whole name. Since you want to be so salty. Because I can't understand how you feeling disrespected about me calling your name for you owing me my money. And it's because you are the one disrespectful because you say you have no money to give me back my money. And you out here posting pictures and saying even during COVID with you drinking and having a time? You is disrespectful. And if it is you come for me again, I will put you up. So this particular issue that I'm about to raise is very specific. A very specific request that came from a friend. Because they had what could have potentially been a customer service disaster. Because they ran out of timing. And if certain things were not in place, that situation would not have ended well. And it is this. They went to a particular establishment to get through with a particular service. And despite the fact that the person had on a mask on their face, apparently their breath was vamping. How your breath gonna stink with a mask on? How? Could somebody explain that to me? Does you not know about Pepsodent and Colgate? Ain't nobody teach you about baking soda and lime growing up as a child? Huh? Unacceptable. We need a do-over. Out of order. That is out of order. Out of order. You gonna try to tell me that sunlight does kill COVID, but mask can't hide bad breath? Tuh. So, followers of the Kaption That page, this is something that you need to note, which is that the names or the persons that we might refer to in our show are variations of a real person. So what I mean is, the stories are real because the messages are real, but the name that I might refer to is not the actual name of the person. It is something that the producers and the directors came up with in order to protect somewhat the identity of the person sending any messages. So with that said, feel free to send in your messages and your questions because your name will be changed so that nobody will be able to tie it back to you. So you can feel comfortable about that. So the topic from this week is ready, so let's get into it. This comes from Gabby Too Sweet. Hey there, I hope this message meets you well. So recently in work, our department has organized for a Secret Santa gift exchange. I happened to get my manager, which is the worst thing that could ever happen. Why is the worst thing could ever happen? The workers and I made a bet that whoever got our manager would have to buy Pennywise products because she was always come to work smelling stink. Do you think I should go through with this dare and possibly lose my job, or should I abort and get the reputation of a wimp? What to do? Please tell me what to do. Look like a wimp. How about that? Listen, first of all, why is your manager even coming to work for people to be like on the case? Like, ain't you living in a house with people who is supposed to be telling you, yeah, you're looking good and you're smelling good before you leave the house? Like, what is really going on? You understand? As a matter of fact, it's not your manager alone that had the problem. It's all kind of people had the hygiene problem. All I ever went on a taxi. And as soon as you sit down in the taxi first thing in the morning, you trying to concentrate, you don't want to hear Dale and Tony, you're just trying to get your thoughts correct to go and do the people and them work. And it's because you're being bombarded with this stink smell. And when it is you tell the driver about it, he catching that attitude and talking about, oh, it's his shoe and his socks and it will get wet. If you know it's his shoe and his socks and it was wet, why it is you have it inside of the taxi? Get rid of it. It's the same thing you're going in a maxi. You understand? Or they're talking about, oh, you need the AC. You understand? And you're putting the AC up. Why it is you have the AC as high up as the smell of your arm? Huh? You understand? Why are you walking around here smelling like hot aloes? That ain't right for nobody. First thing in the morning, you going in the bank, had to dealing with a bank teller, and it's because their breath smelling high. Diana Powerman not supposed to be helping things like this. As a matter of fact, could somebody tell me outside of the people who do them Diana Powerman advertisement if it is that is actually fresh in your breath or if it is just clear your nose, please? Because if it is just clear your nose, then you need to use Vicks and Shell oil. You understand? And how about using Colgate and Pepsodent? Hi, Colgate and Pepsodent, you could take the free credit because the citizens need to be using things that make sense. That and Sensodyne. And if it is you can't afford that because COVID can't help you afford them kind of things in the grocery store, how about some baking soda? That ain't never do nobody nothing wrong. You understand? If you could put baking soda in your fridge to kill the odor, and then you could put it inside your mouth to kill the scent and bacteria in your tongue. How about that? No, got way too sweet. I don't know. Like, and this doesn't happen to me a lot. Like, I don't know if there's a right way to do that. I do think that if your boss does not suspect or know what the rumor is or the general consensus is amongst the co-workers that you have there, that purchasing something, a Bath and Body Works, should be received as a good gesture. So if you think it's that type of dynamic, it might be something worth pursuing. However, if you think that your boss is somebody that's ignorant and not going to understand where it's coming from because they don't already know and think, look like a wimp. You looking like a wimp, your reputation for people who it is you probably not going to talk to if it is you move on in life and go to another job is not worth you losing your work. How about that? Think about your coins. Right now, it's hard to get work in Trinidad and Tobago. It's hard to get work in the world. You understand? You're going to risk your whole work because of a day? Why are you even playing that? What job are you working in one of the telecommunication companies? Had to be. That's why it is people could never get all on the phone when it is they call them for customer service. Because they're spending too much time doing shippiness. They're managers. Or let us be out here doing appraisals on different things, on time and attendance and work ethic and deportment and the way that you carry about yourself. Doesn't hygiene fall under that category? So why would you put yourself in a position to have to praise somebody on how they carry about themselves and then you in carrying about yourself in a way that is a proper example? You understand? And you see people who it is living in your house and see you looking bad and smelling bad and ain't telling anything about it. I need to question all this. Something is wrong with that. You understand? Your house clean, yet it's looking clean, but it still smells like the bottom of a barrel. We need to have a conversation about that. That ain't right. Why your house smelling like the bottom of a Eufy's bag? Huh? Why your house smelling like that? Musty, musty. It's like you're walking in the... You ain't see no paper, no dust on the floor, but it gloomy. You understand how it glooming? How your house glooming, girl? Glooming and a scent. That ain't right. That ain't right. And this just come to my mind. Mommy and Granny are sorry about this from all now, but... You ever go somewhere and you smelling somebody's private part from a mile away? How? Citizens, the Kaption, that collective, explain that to me. How we smelling your insides from a mile away? You need to get a purge. People don't do purge and thing no more in this country. Is that what's up? When last all they do a worm out? You understand? So much people have correctly growing by them. Or they can't get some bush and draw some bush in some water and drink some water and clean out all the inside. Or they never hear about bread, burning bread purge. That's what it's called, bun bread purge. Huh? Bun bread purge and the one where it is you put the carrot and the thing. You, as a matter of fact, tell me good purge. Send some good purge recipes in the link below, because you don't know who life and who future you're saving. You understand? Because you might end up meeting somebody that you really want to get the thing to, and it's because they will come and just disrupt and unfocus you. You understand? When last something unfocus you? You understand? Why put yourself in a position to be unfocused and to unfocus somebody else? Clean out yourself. 2020 done already doing the most. Ain't nobody need your body part and your body sent to be doing the most thorough. Only ever had a situation where it is you have a group of friends, right? Well, a group might be too big. You understand? But you are friends with two persons and they are together, and somehow you become the end police. You know what the end police is? The end police is this. Let me give you an example. And you see she roll she eyes. And you see he message she. And I just ask she if it is she wants something to eat and she tell me no. And you know I go and pick from his food when it is he buy it. And listen. Ease me up and ease up the other people like me, please. We don't want to know. We don't care if you see we there on Siwi. Because one thing that I learned the hard way is you could never compete with pillow talk. Ain't that right, church? Can I have an amen and a halashando? You understand? You cannot compete with pillow talk. You understand? Because after the time, they want you to pick side. You understand? And then everybody hating on you. The only side that I'm interested in picking is mac and cheese from KFC and biscuit from Church's Chicken. How about that? You understand? Them side be good and they don't be getting me no argument. You understand? Unless you reach in front of the line customer service and they want to be telling you crap about the 18 hand more and all it have is wing. You understand? Them is fighting words. You understand? Well, guys and girls, we have reached the end of this episode and we do hope that you enjoyed every moment of it. Continue to send us your questions. Continue to like, to share, to comment. Be involved. You are part now of the Kaption That Collective. And we are glad to have you because you know that this is a team effort. And for all the managers and taxi drivers and maxi people who out here giving people a hard time with their sense, this song is for you. Until next time, Kaption That.